Hello everyone, welcome to Music Messages Tarot. This video is going to be for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements for the month of April 2023. I'm really excited. This is our first series of astrology videos or astrology-based tarot readings that I've done since starting the channel. Okay, I hope everybody's doing really well and that if you celebrated Easter yesterday, that you had a wonderful holiday. I was trying to get all 3 Earth sign videos up yesterday, but I just after celebrating yesterday was a little tired, so I was only able to do the first 2. Spirit, please guide us to the most important messages for the sign of Capricorn for April 2023. What do my Capricorns need to know? I'm also channeling the song Praying by Kesha. You may want to look up the lyrics to that. It's basically about someone who had dealings with another person who didn't have good intentions for them. And right now she's just kind of hoping that they're praying, working on themselves. She wishes them the best, but she needs to say goodbye to them as well because they're not really, they're not good for her. And she's just hoping that they're somewhere praying. That's the general gist of the song. Not sure if that's relevant to you. Maybe you really like that song. Maybe the subject matter of the song pertains to you. You may want to look into it. All right, Queen of Pentacles, that's your energy, Capricorn. Right off the bat, we have Earth sign energy. You may also be dealing with another Earth sign, so a Taurus, a Virgo, or another Capricorn. But I'm getting that this is probably your energy. Abundant, nurturing, independent type. It could be a feminine or masculine energy. It doesn't matter that it's the Queen card. So it can pertain to you, regardless of your gender. But I'm getting that this Queen of Pentacles is you right off the bat, which is a beautiful energy to start with. 6 of Swords is next to come out. So you may be moving towards a calmer situation after dealing with a tumultuous period or a period of time that maybe was difficult for you, either in a relationship, career, or however that might resonate in your life. Obviously, we're going to get clarifiers on all of this, but this is just kind of initial impressions. 7 of Pentacles, you are taking stock of what investment to make next, like your next move in this situation as you move towards a calmer scenario. The Knight of Swords, it's been coming out a lot this week, and pretty much all the readings almost. So you may be receiving rapid communication around this issue, or you may be the one initiating communication. As you try to move away from whatever situation had you kind of feeling more tumultuous or not as grounded as you normally would, Capricorn. So look out for that. You might also be dealing with an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but for many of you that is most likely going to resonate as a message or communication coming in around this issue. Just looking at the way the cards came out, this is your energy. And once again, I do see you moving towards like a calmer scenario. But right now, I get that you're taking stock of your best course of action, and maybe you're the one who's going to be communicating something to someone about either how you want the situation to go or how you want things done in this particular situation. If it's pertaining to work, maybe you're figuring out, I know a lot of my Capricorns tend to be very ambitious people. You tend to find yourself in leadership roles a lot at work. So maybe this is you figuring out the best course of action for like your team or something at work, and you need to give a directive. That's just one possibility. That is the energy I'm receiving though right now. 4 of Swords. So, and having that under the 6 of Swords, yeah, you're definitely coming out of a period of, a period that was difficult to deal with in some way, and you are healing from that sitting back, contemplating and thinking about your next best move, especially with that coming out under the Six of Swords and with the Seven of Pentacles here. You're kind of bouncing back from whatever this situation was and thinking about what is the best next move. But once this occurs to you, this is going to be something you take action on relatively quickly. I am getting a career vibe for many of you. This could pertain to a relationship too. So this could be you and this Queen of Pentacles energy, and maybe you are coming out of like a heartbreak or something like that and taking time to heal and rejuvenate from that as you move away from that situation, and then just kind of figuring out what you want your next move to be. Maybe you have another person that you're interested in starting a relationship with, or during this time of healing, a new partner may rush in with a love offer for you as well. So this could resonate either way. And I'm sorry about that. My device interrupted us as I was pulling the next card. Just finishing up saying, you know, for many of you, I was receiving and still am receiving a very heavy career energy here, but it can apply to a romantic situation. So you need to take that how it resonates. The next card out before my device died was the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, underneath the Seven of Pentacles and here next to the Four of Swords, you are doing a lot of kind of weighing out the pros and cons of something. This might be pertaining to new partners that may come in. You're definitely moving away from something. So if this is a romantic situation, you're either moving away from one person in particular, or you're moving away from a time of like ups and downs with that person. So maybe some of you are trying to figure out, is it worth it to stay here? Should I pursue a new relationship? I definitely think some of you may have, if this is resonating romantically, other love offers coming in, rushing into you this month. And that might require you to think about, you know, which person is best for you to be with. If this pertains more to work and career and some kind of path of action that you may want to take at your job, there's going to be a lot of kind of weighing out what is the best strategy here. You are definitely in your Queen of Pentacles, full, positive, abundant, very capable energy here, but you want to just make sure that you're making the right decision before moving forward with that, is what I'm receiving for those of you that this is going to resonate more as a career or financial reading. All right, I'm just shuffling the mini Everyday, the Everyday Witch Tarot deck that I use for clarification. It's pretty much my favorite deck to use for clarification. I just really resonate with this for some reason. I would like some clarity around the Six of Swords. Like, what kind of situation are we moving away from and going towards a calmer one? This card just kind of flew out at me. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, Two of Pentacles again, but this time in reverse. So maybe having difficulty making a decision and weighing out the best course of action. So the situation that you might be moving away from is a time of indecision, possibly, or clouded judgment in some way. And as you move away from that, with all the other cards here being upright, it seems like clarity is going to come into the picture, and you're going to have a moment where you're able to more clearly figure out what the best path is for you. Let's get a little bit more information, though, on exactly what the situation is that you may need clarity on or that you're moving away from here. Okay, the Chariot. So lots of movement away from this situation. Like, you are ready to just have this over and done with, whatever this is, Capricorn. You may be physically moving from one job to another, or just getting out of one relationship and moving into another. Like I said, this could mean a phase of your relationship as well. So maybe it was a time of arguing and disagreements in your relationship, and you have figured out a way to move forward with your current partner that's more positive. That's another possibility. Yeah, and Nine of Cups. So as you move out of this and get more clarity around which course of action is best for you, you are going to have emotional fulfillment and like a dream fulfillment coming in here. So it's going to be a much more positive emotional state, no matter how this is resonating for you, as you come out of this period of indecision. I would like to get some more clarity on the Knight of Swords here. Five of Pentacles. Let's get one more. Okay. And the Emperor in reverse. So you could be dealing with, if this is resonating romantically for you, you could be dealing with an Aries, possibly. It doesn't have to be. It could be someone who is in their masculine energy, a very strong leader, kind of like a boss type energy. And you may have felt like this person left you out in the cold in some way, or kind of put you into a period where you were feeling like you were in an energy of lack. And maybe you're going to communicate this to this person. This could also be at work, quite literally a boss at work, or someone that you work with, a coworker. Maybe you didn't feel like they dealt with you fairly in some way, or maybe you felt like mistreated by this person at work in some way, and you're going to be communicating that once you have clarity on the path that you'd like to take forward. Get one more clarifier on this. Page of Wands. Yeah, so this is going to take the form of a message or communication. I'm getting that in a lot of cases, you're the one sending the message here. So with the Page of Wands here, I would just caution against like communicating in a way that's too fiery or too like ego-based, not allowing your temper to flare. I don't really get that vibe here though. I get that you have had some kind of clarity in this situation, and you're going to communicate this very articulately to whoever caused you to be in this feeling of lack, whether that be in a relationship or at work if somebody mistreated you or didn't treat you in the most professional way, and that you are going to be tapping into your own creativity as you are moving forward away from this situation. So maybe it was a situation at work where, you know, sometimes if we work around people who are trying to be toxic to us, it could kind of stifle our own creativity and purpose and drive. It can make us feel like almost bullied at work, and like we don't want to do our job anymore. Like it's more of a hassle or a chore than it used to feel like. This might be a situation where you have to communicate that to somebody, and then you're going to experience almost like a sense of rejuvenation or sense of purpose at work. If you're dealing with a more romantic situation, if that's how this is resonating for you, again, you may need to communicate to whoever this Emperor is that you're dealing with about the state of your relationship with them, what you will and will not be willing to tolerate in the relationship going forward. And then I think, you know, you're gonna find your sense of self again, and you know, reconnect with your own passions and reconnect with what kind of relationship you really are looking for, okay? Whether that be with this person or someone else, it doesn't have to mean that you're leaving the relationship. It could just be like a sense of renewal. That's the sense I'm getting here. And I'd just like to clarify on the Two of Pentacles just a little bit. I mean, we've gotten some information on what kind of situation you're leaving, but let's see what these choices are that might be presenting themselves. So Ace of Cups. For some of you, it's definitely going to be a new person coming in with a love offer. In some instances, like I said, it might be your current partner getting their shit together, for lack of a better way of putting it, and maybe, you know, telling you that they're going to shape up and start treating you better. But in other scenarios, in other cases, it's going to be a new person. It might also be a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces might be coming into the picture this month for you. Yeah, and then Nine of Swords. So I think it's going to be obvious. Once you have clarity on this moment, whether this be in your relationship or your career, one option is going to be, it's just going to feel like a no-brainer. Like one option is going to look full of potential, and one path is going to be really like attractive and the obvious better choice. The other path is just going to leave you in this Nine of Swords energy where you don't want to be. So I just want to get one more clarifier, but I think once you have whatever this clarity moment is, as you're in your Queen of Pentacles energy, kind of assessing this situation, once you decide on what's best for you here, you are going to move very quickly through communicating this and knowing which path to take. Ultimately, you're going to have emotional fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups and with the Ace of Cups. It's just a matter of assessing properly, I think, for you, Capricorn. Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, a lot of times I interpret that to mean like surveillance by somebody else, or you might be using surveillance on someone or something. In this context, I really think it's going to be a message or a piece of information that comes to you that gives you this moment of clarity, that allows you to figure out which path is going to lead to your Ace of Cups, and then which path would lead to more of a Nine of Swords type energy. So the Knight of Swords that we received too may be incoming information that just illuminates the fact that whatever this situation is for you, it has you in this state of lack, and you need to reconnect with your own passions and kind of start again here. The Page of Wands on this card, as you can see, he's kind of carrying a little sack of belongings and getting ready to move on with his life and move on to his highest path here. Okay, and that's what this situation is going to allow you to do once you get this information. I think you're missing a piece of crucial information right now, and that's maybe what has you up in your head in this Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles contemplation state. But once that information comes in, I mean, earth signs, not to make a generalization, but especially if you're in your Queen of Pentacles energy, tend to be very analytical people who make very practical decisions. So, I mean, depending on what other influences are in your chart, usually that applies to most earth signs. So once you get this piece of information, it's going to be like the missing puzzle piece, okay? And it's going to make the decision a lot easier for you. I'm just shuffling our Herbal Astrology Oracle deck because I'm going to pull one card to kind of extend the message for today. Thinking about the song that came through though, Praying by Kesha, she's been mistreated by somebody in that song. And she's kind of saying like, I wish you the best, but it's time to say goodbye now. And I'm praying, you know, I hope you're somewhere praying and getting yourself right. I feel like this is going to apply. Yeah, so just having channeled that song, I'm thinking some of you are dealing with either being mistreated in a relationship or being mistreated at your place of work. And once you get this missing puzzle piece in the form of information that's going to come to you very shortly, this is going to be illuminated to you, and you're going to figure out, you know, what steps you need to take very quickly to find yourself in a calmer and more positive situation. All right. Okay, we received card number 34. I believe you pronounce this Mitragainia. Upright, subconscious healing, synchronizing inner and outer worlds, shape-shifting. That's the major theme of the card, actually. Time travel, transcendence of illusion, which I think is going to be really important here. It says in the guidance, the balanced side of Mitragainia represents the ability to shapeshift and adapt across realities. Like the dragonfly, Mitragainia grants us the power to break through the illusionary facade we often accept as reality, providing us the freedom from pain in order to break through limiting illusions. And that directly relates here to the Four of Swords. So you're going to be coming out of a more painful time where maybe some of these illusions were clouding your judgment, and moving forward into rest, healing, rejuvenation as you figure out, you know, how to move forward here. Dragonfly, like Mitragainia, help us initiate conscious healing from the trauma experienced from endless cycles of pain and suffering. Dragonfly medicine invites us to seek out the parts of our habits that have gone unchanged, unnoticed, and stagnant. Ask yourself, have I tended to the changes I've been wanting to make? Don't get lost in the labyrinths of self-doubt. Break free from elusive belief systems that hold back your transformation. Yeah, so a lot of this is going to, the shape-shifting part of this is, I think, pertaining more to a cycle that needs to be broken. It's clear that whoever this is resonating for or will resonate with, you've been dealing with cycles of pain and discomfort and negativity and toxicity. You know, whether that be with your romantic partner or at work. You know, maybe you're just in a toxic situation at work. So there's kind of two parts to this. It's just the moment where you get the information that you need, maybe it's just a realization that this is not working for you anymore. That these are toxic cycles and they're keeping you stuck and, you know, not allowing you to grow. That's, you know, where the Page of Wands comes in here. I really think you need to reconnect with some creative aspect or passionate aspect of yourself that's being stifled by this really negative situation. But once you get that information and take time to assess the situation, you are going to be moving forward into calmer waters and a calmer, more positive situation for you. And more importantly, you're going to be breaking whatever this really negative cycle is, which, that's what we would want in this kind of a situation. With the shape-shifting energy on this card, I am getting that for those of you that you're dealing with a romantic situation right now, I'm getting that you're dealing with someone who's very good at masking their true intentions and someone who is very manipulative. So that's just another meaning that I am kind of getting off of this card. So some of you might be dealing with a narcissist. And just to clarify, having narcissistic tendencies doesn't make somebody a narcissist. Everybody does have that to some degree in their personality for the most part. A narcissist, though, when someone has a narcissistic personality disorder, those traits have dominated their personality to the degree that it affects their personal relationships in a really negative way, and they lack empathy for other people. So I just wanted to clarify that there is a difference. And I'm getting that in this situation, the person you may be dealing with, if it's romantic or even at work, like a boss or a coworker, this person has covert narcissistic tendencies. I'm not sure if they would rise to the level of the person being an all-out malignant narcissist, but you may just want to watch out for that. This person might be really good at kind of masking those traits and appearing one way to the rest of the world and a very different way in your personal relationship or dealings with them. So that's just something you may want to keep in mind. Other than that, though, I'm happy to say that you will be moving towards calmer waters. Once you get this information and realize which path is best for you, it's going to be smoother sailing from here. And you're going to have that emotional fulfillment with your Nine of Cups, with the Nine of Cups having come out, okay? I really hope this helped and resonated in some way. If you can comment, and subscribe, it will help our channel grow. And I hope to see you in the next video, Capricorn. Have a good day. Bye-bye.